Beer is living proof that God loves us and wants us to be happy.
Well, you know, the monks used to brew the beer, so that, you know, that was...
That's true.
That was the godly thing to do.
Alright, what stage are we at now?
We are in the last 5 minutes of our boil. We just added our aroma hops. So this is our Chinook. We're using Chinook. We were supposed to use something else, but I don't know. Nobody had any idea what that something else was, and this has a similar alpha acidic value. So that's what we're doing.
What is the alpha acidity in this?
No idea.
Okay.
Absolutely no idea. It's probably a little less than half because it's been boiling for an hour. And some of the liquid has been captured by the grain, and then obviously some of it has boiled off. I mean, you can see basically our boil line start right there. So we've lost about an inch. We will then top it up to 5 gallons exactly, and shake it quite literally for about 5 minutes.
Okay, clear space. Because I have to move the big head pot.
It is potentially vulnerable to airborne toxins or airborne contaminants.
So we shouldn't sneeze by it.
So like the flu?
Yep. So Claire, stay your ass over there.
Stay?
I'm staying.
You want to cool it as quickly as possible so then it has less time to potentially be contaminated. Constant moving water around a heated object is the fastest way to cool it. This is our yeast. We're getting close to throwing this in, and when people say pitch yeast, it literally means just pitch it into your beer. Well, actually at that point it's still wort. The 2 layers here, the bottom, the sandy stuff, is our actual yeast. It's all of our yeast cultures. And the top layer is just the leftover beer from the last beer that was made with this yeast, which I believe was a Scotch ale. This is a Scotch ale type yeast. But I am told that it's quite active. It should ferment starting out at around 70 degrees, but actually be capped more at like 66 to 67 degrees, which is perfect for what I keep my house at. Go ahead and stick your hand in, like all the way down.
Oh,
like
whoa.
the temperature differential.
That's so cool.
It's like a temperature line.
No, I'm just gonna sit here and film this while you...
Hannah versus the ice machine.
What's the general time frame for a beer to be?
Usually like start to finish, minimum of 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Stouts you usually like to let sit longer just to age.
Yeah.
But it's really fluid as far as how long it'll be fermenting. And the way you know when it's done is after 3 days in a row if your reading is stable. Mm-hmm. So if, you know, we get done and it just stops at 1.002, wherever it's stable, then you're done. And it's not
so then do you bottle it and such?
This I'm actually gonna transfer to a different vessel from the bucket. It's gonna go into a carboy with a vanilla bean. And so for some extra vanilla flavor. And then it sits there and just chills for like 2 weeks. And then it will get transferred to bottles. This is Boozy, because Boozy loves when I bottle, because he always gets to lick up everything I spill. And right now we are filtering out the trub, which is any spent grain that came out of the grain sock, as well as all of the hops. I dare you to lick this.
Really?
It's just really bitter because it's hops. Okay. I mean, it's not gonna taste like terrible. You can just lick the spoon.
I was gonna say just take a spoonful. I feel
It's delicious.
Okay, fair enough.
It's like a hops pop.